Hey there, food lovers. Get ready for a treat. We created the most luscious chocolate cherry pie ever. It's absolutely extraordinary. This pie is the perfect mix of sweet and tart. It is sure to become a new favorite. Let's get baking. Before we dive into the fun of baking, let's make sure we have all our ingredients at the ready. Gathering a colorful array of items not only sets the stage for success, but it also adds a spark of excitement to our culinary adventure. By measuring everything out ahead of time, we can save ourselves some precious moments and truly savor the joy of the process. Let's get started. For the crust, 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour and 1/2 teaspoon salt are needed. These are the basics that will form the foundation of our crust, giving it structure and flavor. Next, you'll need 1/2 cup unsalted butter, chilled and diced, and 1/4 cup ice water. The butter should be cold to create a flaky texture, and the ice water helps bring the dough together without making it too sticky. For the filling, use 4 cups of pitted fresh cherries and 1 cup of granulated sugar. The cherries will provide a juicy, sweet base, while the sugar will enhance their natural sweetness. You'll also need 1/4 cup unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/4 cup cornstarch, and 1/4 teaspoon almond extract. The cocoa powder adds a rich, chocolatey depth, the cornstarch thickens the filling, and the almond extract gives a subtle, nutty aroma. To elevate our delicious filling, we'll take 1 tablespoon of butter and cut it into tiny pieces. These little nuggets of flavor will be sprinkled over the top before baking, infusing the dish with rich goodness and helping to achieve that beautiful, glossy finish. With all these wonderful ingredients at our fingertips, let's get ready to bring our baking adventure to life. Let's kick things off with the crust. This is the ultimate foundation for a mouth-watering pie, and nailing it is absolutely essential. Imagine a crust that's irresistibly flaky, rich with butter, and perfectly thick to cradle all those scrumptious fillings. It's the key to elevating your pie game to new heights of deliciousness. Combine the flour and salt in a large bowl. Add the diced butter. The butter should be cold, straight from the fridge, to ensure that it doesn't melt too quickly. This helps create the flaky layers that everyone loves in a pie crust. Use your fingers or a pastry blender to cut the butter into the flour. The goal here is to break down the butter into smaller pieces, about the size of peas. This process is essential because it distributes the fat evenly throughout the dough, which will create a tender and flaky crust. The mixture should look like coarse crumbs. This texture is what you're aiming for before adding any liquid. It ensures that the butter is well incorporated, but still in small enough pieces to create that perfect flakiness. Sprinkle in the ice water, 1 tablespoon at a time. It's important to use ice water because it keeps the butter cold, preventing it from melting into the flour. This step is crucial for maintaining the dough's consistency. Mix until the dough just comes together. You don't want to overwork the dough, as this can make it tough. The key is to mix it just enough so that it holds together without being too sticky. Shape the dough into a disc. This shape makes it easier to roll out later. Flattening it into a disc also helps the dough chill more evenly in the refrigerator. Wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes. Chilling the dough allows the gluten to relax, making it easier to roll out and helping prevent shrinking during baking. Once chilled, roll out the dough on a lightly floured surface. Rolling it out evenly is essential to ensure that it bakes uniformly. Aim for a thickness of about 1/8 inch. Transfer it to a 9-inch pie plate. Be gentle to avoid tearing the dough. If it does tear, you can patch it up with a little extra dough. Trim and crimp those edges to perfection. Not only does this add a stunning touch to your pie, but it also seals in all that delicious filling. Get creative. Use a fork for a classic look or your fingers to craft a gorgeous decorative edge. And just like that, you have the ultimate pie crust, eagerly awaiting your favorite filling to make it truly unforgettable. Get ready for the highlight of the event, the filling. It's time to shine. In a saucepan, combine the pitted cherries, sugar, cocoa powder, cornstarch, and almond extract. Cook over medium heat, stirring constantly. Bring the mixture to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer for 5 minutes or until the filling thickens. Remove from heat and stir in the butter until melted. Let's bake a cherry pie to remember. Get ready to embark on a delightful journey as we guide you through the art of creating a mouth-watering cherry pie that will have your family and friends raving. From crafting the perfect flaky crust to baking it to golden perfection, every step is a chance to unleash your inner baker. Let's dive into the delicious details that will make this pie a standout dessert. Start by pouring the hot cherry filling into the prepared pie crust. Make sure the filling is evenly distributed to ensure every bite is packed with flavor. The cherry filling should be rich and thick, with a perfect balance of sweetness and tartness. Next, dot the top with the remaining tablespoon of butter. This step is crucial as the butter will melt and blend with the cherry filling, adding a rich, creamy texture and enhancing the overall flavor of the pie. Be generous but precise with the butter placement. Carefully place the pie in a preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, or 190 degrees Celsius, for 15 minutes. This initial high temperature helps to set the crust and start the cooking process for the filling. After the first 15 minutes, reduce the heat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 175 degrees Celsius. Continue baking for an additional 30 to 35 minutes. This gradual reduction in temperature ensures that the pie bakes evenly, preventing the crust from burning while allowing the filling to cook thoroughly. The pie is ready when the crust is a beautiful golden brown and the filling is bubbly and fragrant. The golden crust indicates that it is perfectly baked, while the bubbling filling shows that it is hot and ready to be enjoyed. Allow the pie to cool on a rack before serving to let the filling set. This will make slicing easier and ensure that each piece holds together beautifully. Enjoy your homemade chocolate cherry pie, baked to perfection. Let's elevate our presentation skills and make a lasting impression with panache. Now, let the pie cool completely on a wire rack. This will allow the filling to set. While the pie cools, you can prepare whipped cream or vanilla ice cream. These are delightful accompaniments. Now indulge in this heavenly delight. Once cooled, slice and serve. Each bite is an explosion of flavors: the buttery crust, the tart cherries, the rich chocolate, a symphony for your taste buds. Get ready for the thrilling reveal of the Masterpiece Unveiled. It's about to be spectacular. This pie is not just any dessert, it's a luscious masterpiece that stands out from the rest. The rich chocolate perfectly complements the tart cherries, creating a symphony of flavors that dance on your taste buds. The crust is buttery and flaky, providing the perfect base for the decadent filling. Each bite is a heavenly experience, making this pie a true standout in any dessert lineup. It's not just a treat, it's an experience that elevates any occasion to something truly special. Let's come together and celebrate our extraordinary success. We do hope you try this recipe. It is easy to follow and sure to impress. Don't forget to share pictures of your creations. Tag us on social media. You can even share in the comments below. We love to see your baking triumphs. Thank you for watching and joining us on this baking journey. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell for more sweet treats heading your way. Remember, baking is all about having fun and enjoying the process. So, put on your apron, preheat those ovens, and bake away. Until next time, happy baking!